Blogging about innovation in education is one thing. Putting those ideas into practice with students is quite another. Since the beginning of the new school year in September 2013, we've been trying to bring about this transformation and get students involved in building real 21st century skills in my classrooms in Lycée Pierre et Marie Curie in Châteauroux in France. The classes of Terminale 12th grade began their work with the TED video Changing Educational Paradigms by Sir Ken Robinson. Their first task, brainstorming about the question, how do we learn things at school? It comes as no surprise that their list is quite conservative, except for the last item, by being self-motivated. Confronted with Robinson's arguments, they began digging deeper. After first identifying his arguments, they quickly moved on to explaining, analyzing, and criticizing them, with the goal of making them their own, even disagreeing on occasion. Little by little, they have managed to integrate Robinson's arguments into their own logical constructions, adding here and there elements of their own. Continuing with this theme of innovation, we watched another TED video, William Kamkwamba's How I Harnessed the Wind. Students were so impressed by Kamkwamba's accomplishments that they spent the following class hour discussing just how striking his work is. This young Malawian built a windmill from parts from a scrapyard with no formal education beyond primary level, no knowledge of English, and just a few bits of information he could glean from physics and electricity books he read at a local library, written only in English. On the test 2 weeks later, I asked them to what extent Kamkwamba was a sort of a hero. Approval was nearly unanimous. However, showing videos in class and talking about them together is hardly an innovative teaching practice in and of itself. But we have begun to cross this bridge. Students thinking about their own conditions of learning is an important first step. They've begun looking for answers and ideas beyond teacher-centered lectures and target language documents studied in class. The next step is to go on the web and watch other videos they choose themselves, searching for new ideas on their own and beginning to build a personal self-motivated learning process designed to supply answers to their own questions. They will explore the Pearl Trees diagram that we built together and exchange their ideas with distant partners using SkyDrive and the Office web apps as an exchange platform. Tools like MindMeister, Audacity, MS Photo Story, Blogspot, Smart Notebook, and Smart Ideas will also be useful. Although this project has only begun, its innovative side will come to fruition in the work they realize in coming weeks. Finally, I should note that this project is also intended to serve as an example of best practices to showcase ways of integrating educational technology into the classroom, as well as encouraging students to think outside the box and take charge of their own learning. I hope that the Barcelona Partners in Learning event will give me more opportunities for networking and finding distance communication project partners.